Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, my friends. What is it? It's Monday. Oh my goodness, it is Monday. Y'all, um, I I texted Linda. Hopefully she'll be here soon. But for everybody that is here, y'all, you know what the deal is. Let us get this energy flowing the way that it needs to flow. Everybody, take an intentional cleansing breath in through the nose with me right now. Hold it at the top. 3, 2, 1. Let it fall. Y'all, bring all of the day's trauma and drama straight to the front. Take another big breath in through the nose. Let all of the yucky stuff fall on the exhale. 2, 1, exhale. Here we go, y'all. Dear universe, this day we pray. Take Trump, Vance, and Musk's power and protection away. Let all they devise for our collective harm only those that hate has selected. Protect all of our collective mind and let none of us be left behind. May we prosper. May we shine. May we create our greatest design with love and compassion, leading the way, right the wrongs. This day we pray. Greetings, y'all. Greetings and salutation. All right. Since Linda is not here yet, y'all, we gonna do our regular Monday show until she gets here. So let's go ahead and answer the questions that have been asked so far. Let me go all the way back up to the top. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of y'all in here too. All right. All right, hold on. Let me get all the way up to the top. All right, I see your question, Val. I see yours. I am Aloha, and here we go. Hope's Garden. Hope's Garden gets the first question. So, Hope's Garden, Hope's asking. Hope says, my son graduated from college on Saturday. Congratulations. And I'd like a reading on his job prospects if possible. Today he had 2 interviews, but has yet to get an offer. Here we go. Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, please give us an overview of Hope's Garden's son's prospects for employment. And congratulations on his graduation. Here we go. 2 cards. Oh, my card's upside down. Yep, my cards are upside down. All right, that's on me. All right, the first card you got is the Ace of Wands, Hope's Garden. Oh, Linda's here. Hold on. Greetings, Linda.
Hi, honey. I'm sorry I did my show with Mel,
Oh,
and we just ended. I forgot. I let it last too long. Sorry.
no worries, no worries, no worries. Let me answer this question real
Okay,
quick,
sounds
and
good.
we will get into it. So, Hope's Garden, the first thing that I got for you is the Ace of Wands. So, this is a spark of creativity ignites within you. Embrace the fire of inspiration and take action. This is new beginnings, inspiration, creativity, passion, confidence, courage, power, and growth. And the second card that he got is the Ace of Pentacles. 2 aces came out, Hope's Garden. Number 1, the sky is the limit for the boy. Don't worry about a thing. Okay, this one, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. New beginnings, material prosperity. abundance, manifestation, and opportunity. Be patient. He may very well get an offer from one of those interviews that he had today, but don't worry about a thing. He will be gainfully employed. Don't worry about nothing. All right, take what resonates and leave all the rest. Greetings, Linda G. Welcome.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, you can go up to the top in the studio and hit that play button and stream this straight to your to your audience.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me try that. So, how have you been?
I have been wonderful. I have been
You look
so
great as
excited.
usual.
I've been so excited for this show. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I cannot wait to pick your brain. Oh
oh,
my
good.
goodness.
Thank you. I
um,
like my brain being picked.
Oh, I have got some questions for you. I just want to see where you and your guides are, where you're resonating with this. You feel up to talking about the old Elon?
Hell yeah. Hold on though, but I'm having trouble finding.
Let me see.
1 second. Where are you? Well, that's weird. Oh, this is why.
Did you find
Okay,
it?
here we go. Okay.
All right.
No, I can't find you. I hear you, but I can't see you.
And this is weird because I have the premium, so this you should be able to click on the little YouTube button at the top and stream it to
There
your.
you are. Yay. Okay.
There you.
There we go, girlfriend. I got it. I got it.
All right,
I
all
got it. I know who I am.
right. Okay, all right, all right. But oh my goodness, I am so happy to see you. Are you up to talking about Elon and the felon?
Hell yeah. You just
All
tell
right.
me.
Oh my goodness. All right. First question. First question about Elon because there is some shady stuff going on with Elon, Donnie Boy, and the Saudis. The thing that what I felt when he went over there, him and Doge, the biggest thing that went missing uh, from our government was our data.
Oh, I know.
The thing that got transferred out, he stole data and he went right traipsing right over there to the Saudis. And I really believe that, that's what they're trading. The Saudis are giving Donnie money and
Oh,
Elon's giving him the Saudis all of our biological, all of our information.
which means they share it with China and Russia. That's a shame.
So what do you feel about that? What do
Yeah,
you
and you
feel?
know what? Can I ask you, what happened with Fort Knox? Did they ever go there? What happened to the gold? You notice how nobody said nothing?
We haven't had gold in the United States for years.
They were going to go check it out. Remember, it was a big deal.
The whole thing is that's why I had been telling people had been asking, should I buy gold? Should I buy gold? Should I invest in gold? And it's like, if and when the dollar is no more, because that's what Donnie's pushing for.
Yeah.
He wants the fiat to disappear. So if you're walking around with gold bars and you need to buy a loaf of bread, and how you gonna make change? You're gonna pay $35,000 for one loaf of bread because
Yeah.
you've only got gold bars. It doesn't make any sense. And
Yeah.
I just heard that CERN, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I just heard this today that CERN has now made alchemy a reality. They've figured out how to make gold with CERN. So if that's the case, gold has no value at all.
Jesus Christ.
But what do
Jeez.
you think? What do you think?
I think that a lot of that information they stole, they're even giving to Russia. That's what I'm feeling.
Mm.
He always would visit Putin, remember?
Oh yeah, but you notice Putin has been kind of MIA. He's not showing up anywhere.
Yeah.
Now he's got Ibrahim Traore. He flew him into Moscow, but when was the last time Putin left Moscow?
Well,
When was
he's
the
scared to
last?
leave because he knows that they want him dead. Don't forget, Zelensky announced Putin will be killed.
Mm.
He announced it.
It
Oh,
isn't.
Susan, did you see this? Susan just announced that yesterday Putin threatened the UK with nuclear war because they're sending uh, Ukraine.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
Kyle
always
says,
threatening nuclear war, but the thing is, all he has to do is try it once, and it's pretty much over for a lot of us. But especially Russia, it's over.
here's my thing, and
What?
y'all, for everybody who take this however you want to take it. I believe the Putin that they have right now is a straw man. I believe Putin died in
Oh yeah,
in
I've heard that
December
too. Yeah, yeah.
2023. You don't just survive pancreatic cancer and be rosy cheeked and strolling around. You know,
They got
if it,
several Putins, by the way. They have several people playing Putin.
oh, they have several Trumps.
What kind of prostate cancer did he have? The same as our president, Biden?
No, I think he had pancreatic cancer, the same thing that took out Bill, not Bill Gates, Bill Gates' partner,
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Yeah, you don't just you don't
Wow.
just survive pancreatic cancer.
I didn't know he had pancreatic cancer.
I believe that's what it was. He was on death's doorstep. And all of a sudden, he's just living year after year. He had a whole death sentence. Remember, and see, this is the thing. They play with our memory so much.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that they are spraying on us right now,
Did
I don't know
Putin
if you
have
go out.
pancreatic cancer?
Do you go outside early in the morning? Do
No,
you meditate outside?
no.
Um, well, here in Las Vegas, and this is a smoggy city, but
Yeah.
usually smog does not have a pleasant odor. I'm out pre-dawn every morning, and it's not flowers. This smells like somebody sprayed the sky with Downy.
Yeah, you're right. They said he had pancreatic. You don't live through pancreatic
No,
cancer.
he was on death's door. He had a nurse that was giving him meds 2 years ago. This is why I say they mess with our memories, because people don't even remember. 2 years ago, he was bedridden. Nobody remembers. And he's just still supposedly walking around. That man died in December 2023. It's a straw man. That's why him and Trump have not got together, because it's not. Trump is basically just working for Russia. He doesn't have any allies. His ally is gone.
Wow.
So that's the next question. How do you feel? Now, I know, because I saw your show yesterday, I know everybody's seeing him exiting stage left, coming pretty quick. I thought last week on the 14th, I thought for sure he would have some type of ischemia, a stroke or something.
Who, Trump?
Trump, yeah. But something did happen. Something is going on in that man's brain.
Because he's getting Alzheimer's big time.
But I mean, the onset is, and what I had predicted was he was going to have problems communicating. So, and he's now all of a sudden he can't, he's just rambling. So I'm loving this. I am so loving this.
The inside information from the White House is he's very upset He thinks he's getting the Alzheimer's like his dad, and his mom had it too. Couldn't
Oh,
happen to a
karma.
nicer guy.
Karma, karma. No, the whole thing is everybody, please grab your popcorn, climb up to the nosebleed section. Don't get none of this on you. Y'all, watch this train wreck. Do not invest your time and energy and emotion into this. We're going to be okay. We're going to get through this. Now, once Trump is gone, that's when the real stuff happens, because that's when the real serious bad guys will emerge. And the worst of them, Pee Wee Herman looking dude, Goebbels.
Well, but don't forget, in 19 months we're going to be running big blue wave, and then that's when they start putting them up on charges, and all of them are going to get hit.
Yes, and
I see Pam Bondi losing her law license.
Oh God, I see the one that I just called Stephen Miller. I see him getting the death penalty.
Whoa, crimes against humanity.
Crimes against humanity, because they're going to do some heinous things this summer. And oh my God. Ooh, is it the Beatles? Sunday, Bloody Sunday, and this is straight from the government doing something to a group of people intentionally. They're already kidnapping people. They're trying to suspend, literally, to throw the Constitution in the garbage can.
Yeah.
They're trying to force a civil war. They're going to force soldiers to choose. Are you going to follow the commands of the president, or are you going to be a human being? And that's all this summer.
Well, they take a note to the Constitution. Did you hear a whole bunch of Doge people just had to quit? And they said they can't work with the Constitution. Hi, Lisa.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's going to be huge. And listen, I just got off with Mel. I did a show with Mel. Mel thinks that this budget will pass through the Senate. And if that budget passes, you're going to see a lot, because the poor people have nothing to lose. When you lose everything, what you going to lose? And I think there's going to be big trouble.
The next thing that I see coming, if they pass this budget, the very next thing they will do is go after people's guns.
But can they? I thought they couldn't do that. No?
Oh, yes, they can.
But the Republicans don't want people to lose their guns.
But they don't want people shooting at them. And all the Republicans are mad at the Republicans right now. You think they want, and half the people that walk around Congress are armed.
Yeah.
So they're gonna not want people walking around being able to bear arms freely, especially if somebody can walk up and let's say Mario them.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to see everything that they're dangling in front of it. It's all propaganda. It's all mind little games. The same time that all of this is going on, they've got Luigi Mangione. They've got Luigi's trial going on at the same time. Oh, this man is a danger to who? He was only a danger to the ultra rich. Yeah. And I mean, you popped one ultra rich guy, and you're the first person in 100 years to get a speedy trial.
Right. And just like that's typical of men, because if men had to get pregnant or men had to give birth, you'd see a whole different situation.
Mm-hmm. Oh God! If men had to give birth, there would never be a question about population control. But China is paying for that right now. China is paying for.
Oh, I remember China.
I
remember they would take the baby infants and put them up on the road, and they would come along and pick them all up.
But they don't have no women. They have it's like 10-1 ratio. So they've got a whole aging group of literal virgin 40-year-old virgin men running
Right.
around. There's no women.
Yeah. And they killed all those baby girls back in
Yes,
the 50s,
killed them
60s.
and sold them.
Yeah.
A lot of them wound up here in the United States.
Yeah. United States adopted a lot of female Chinese girls.
uh, the human trafficking pipeline from America and to America is not. I think that's this nation's biggest import and export is literal
Really?
human lives. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
it's horrible.
it really is. You think about it right now. The news and everything, they're all talking about these underground cities. All these people are talking about these whole huge underground cities that have already been built, that are waiting for whatever is going to happen for these elites to run underground.
Yeah,
The elites these people can't boil water.
exactly.
So who built it, who's down there staffing it, every one of them, it's not going to be Elon's robots. All those robots are going to be up here 1984ing us.
Yes, exactly. So, what do you think about Putin working with Trump right now?
Is he?
Yeah, remember he just got off the phone with him.
Okay. I don't watch TV, don't watch the news. So if, like I said, Trump is working for Russia.
Yeah,
So he already had his script to play.
yeah, exactly.
That started in when he let those two in the Oval Office, when he fired Comey, and he
Yeah,
let those two Russians into the Oval Office. That office, everything was compromised then. He was working, he gave everything to them then. That's why I believe it was so easy for them to subvert the election.
yeah,
Elon had his hands in it. And then what did Elon do in Doge? The only thing he did was secure his own company's projects, made sure that he was funded and defunded everybody else. It's
right.
so much crookedness,
I
but
know.
they're going to collapse the government, and we kind of have to let them.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Now, ask me a question. What do you want to know?
Okay, let's talk about Biden's cancer diagnosis.
Oh,
I mean, that's brand new.
oh
So,
God, girl. Back when, before he stepped down, I said if he won office, he would only be able to serve for 2 years.
mm-hmm.
And then I saw um, Kamala being president. But I always said he'll only last 2 years. I couldn't tell you if it was from death or disease, but something was going to happen. And sure enough, this is what it was.
Yeah,
God bless him. I see him fighting, and then I see him saying, "I'm done fighting." Does that make sense?
it does. I mean, he's elderly. He's been working. I mean, golly, he should have been retired for 20 years already.
Yes.
So,
And he lost his little girl and his wife and his son.
yes,
He's gone through a
yes.
lot of heartache.
He lost everything. And he even put his other son up on the chopping block.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of respect for the man. I have a lot of respect for him.
Well, let me tell you something. The Trump did a thing. I don't think it was from him, saying how him and his wife Melania give their love, to President Biden with this terrible news. And I'm going to tell you, That's a bunch of crap because all he did was talk crap about him. He could
Mhm.
care less.
He doesn't care about nobody but himself.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
look at how he's the funniest thing to me is that Elon hitched his whole career to Donald Trump's diapered behind just to get his whole brainchild drug through the mud. I mean, he destroyed Tesla. He destroyed Starlink. He needed Canada. And a lot of the people in the islands and stuff are saying, nah, we'd rather not have internet if we have to have yours.
Yeah.
I have never seen somebody who is supposedly so intelligent shoot themselves repeatedly in the feet and in the face. It's like he just turns the shotgun around. It's like Elmer Fudd. And
Isn't that the truth too?
but what's even funnier than that is how he's crying. You know how he's crying now that nobody's feeling sorry for him. But right before that, he said the problem with America is that we have too much empathy.
Oh, I
Ooh,
know.
if that wasn't a karmic boomerang.
Oh my goodness. He's not a good man. He is not a good man. And he will get full blown Alzheimer's. I'm telling you right now, couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Well, he keeps playing with his brain. Those drugs that those are hard drugs that he's
Right.
on. When he
Let me
stands
close
there,
this
his
door
eyes
because
are rolling.
let me close this door because my
Okay.
gardener's coming. It'll get really loud.
All right.
There we go.
Ooh, here's a serious question.
What?
Do you think before the end of summer that they're going to be able to suspend habeas corpus?
No.
No. Ooh, I'm glad you said that.
They're not going to be able to do it. They can try, but they're not going to be able. He will never be a dictator. He can never. And listen, his brain is going bad so fast. Everybody's just like holding their breath with him.
But the problem is, it's not just him. He's got a whole, and the vice president is part of the.
But the Congress will not. It's totally against the law. They will not allow him to remove habeas.
But he's already doing it. He's already trampled on habeas corpus by the man that is still in Venezuela, in a Venezuelan prison, that the Supreme Court said bring him back, and he ain't back yet.
Right. Venezuela or El Salvador?
El Salvador. I'm sorry. Yes, El Salvador.
But I'm going to tell you something, okay? So he's doing this illegally. He's not on paper going to be able to change the Constitution and remove the right of habeas corpus.
But
he may not listen to it. He may do what he wants to do. But in 19 months, when the House becomes full with blue, when we start pressing charges against Pam Bondi and the whole lot of them, habeas corpus is still on the books. That I can tell you.
Do you think John Roberts is going to step down off the Supreme Court?
Right now, I see him staying because he's scared of Trump. He's scared of what he could do.
Which makes no sense. And see, that's what I'm saying. If a Supreme Court justice, who is one of the ones who could actually put Trump in jail, is afraid of him.
Well, it's not afraid that he's afraid of what happens to him. He's afraid of what this guy's doing. He knows he's off his rocker. He's not making any sense.
But they're the ones that gave him immunity.
I know.
It's like you can't build Frankenstein and then say, oh.
That's what they're doing. They built Frankenstein and they're trying to act all innocent.
Oh, we actually built a Frankenstein.
A Frankenpoop with diabetes.
With what?
A Frankenpoop with diabetes. Gail just said Supreme Court allows Trump to revoke immigration protections for 350,000 Venezuelans. This is true. Biden tried to hold it on for longer, and they took it to Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court. Hi, Nicole. My daughter's here.
Hello.
There, but I will tell you this. They still said you have to. Okay, here's an example. They still said you still have to show. What is it? You have to give them, what is that name? What is the name when you get arrested? You get to have, and they can't ship you off till you get.
Oh, due process.
Yeah. So all those 350,000 Venezuelans get due process.
Oh, okay.
That's what the Supreme Court. They said, yeah, you don't have to hold on to their immunity, but you still have to give them due process. Oh, it's going to take forever. He won't even be in office that long.
Yeah. Okay. Birthright citizenship. Birthright citizenship. Do you think he's going to revoke that?
He can't. They just took it to court. Not specifically on that. It was something else. But I see them saying, no, you can't remove birthright citizenship.
You know
it's
what?
In the Constitution. It's in black and white. This is something you can't interpret.
If they let him keep that plane, the Constitution is toilet paper.
Right now it is because of him. But birthright citizenship has nothing to do with the plane.
But it has a lot to do with the Constitution.
Yeah, you should not supposed to accept gifts. Yeah, and they said, "Oh, this isn't a gift. This isn't a gift to him. This is." Let me tell you something. Let him have that bloody plane. That thing's going to end up a big laughing stock. It's going to go nowhere. It's not going. Nothing's going to happen.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, the thing is, with birthright citizenship, the thing that gets me is that with that law, he would, in effect, put the gun right to each and every one of his kids' heads. Because they are only citizens. Their mama, and especially his youngest one, that child's mama was not a citizen when he was born.
And but you don't talk about that. Same thing with Elon Musk. Same thing with Elon Musk.
I can't stand Elon. I can't stand Elon. Do you think that Melania will? I mean, she's already kind of left him. He's kind of in that White House more alone than he is with her. She ain't living there.
No.
Do you think
she stays with her son?
Yeah, she's at college. Do you think that she will, or has she already? Maybe. Will they remain married?
Yeah, she's staying in there right now. He's going to die before her, of course.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. He's going to die before.
She'd rather be a widow than divorce him.
That's right. And as the widow to the president of the United States, I'm sure that comes with some great perks.
She's got her own, like someone said, she already has a new boy toy. She's got her own menses.
She's that pool boy, the pool boy.
Pool boy.
That pool boy. Oh my goodness. And I mean the pool boy, it's it's a doggone shame when the pool boy travels on Air Force One.
But Tana, I gotta tell you, when or if this budget goes through the Senate, if this budget goes in and they remove all that Medicaid, SNAP, Meals on Wheels, what is to stop Americans from creating absolute chaos? Because they got nothing to lose, do they?
That's exactly. Trump has been trying to find anything he can to start to kick off the Civil War, and taking all the elderly's life support away is just the flaming bag of dog crap to start it off. He wants to. So that's what everybody has got to understand. That's why everybody that is not vibrating in that 3D low yucky stuff got to elevate. You don't want to be drawn into that energy, because he is That is his ultimate goal, to destroy America by causing civil war. Civil war in any aspect is a way to clear the books. War is how you eliminate your
But would the United States go to war with the United States citizens? I don't know.
It already has. We've already had a civil war. We've had a civil war. We've had a war where we have had the United States government fight against the indigenous people of this land. We have had wars on here that are us against us. The United States against us. The United States against one group or two groups of people. This is their MO. We got to remember what country we live in. This is the most barbaric country on the planet. I have to remind people, the United States of America is the only country to ever drop a nuclear bomb on another country. It is the only country that would not stop slavery when the whole rest of the industrialized world said, nah, we ain't gonna do it no more. The USA said, hold my beer. We gonna do it for another 200 years. You know, we gotta remember, we can't sugarcoat the evil.
I know. I've watched that Ulysses S. Grant bio, and when he became president, he tried to keep President Lincoln's stuff intact, and that southern borders, which they should have done all kinds of they still, because they were so mad that there was black communities, that there was black senators, and they went a lynching. That's when the KKK started, and he sent United States soldiers down there to try to stop this, and the Americans were upset that he was using the soldiers. So that white nationalism is stuck in this country.
Mm-hmm. It's what it was built on.
Yeah.
It was built on.
Thank you, MG. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah. Damn, girl.
Oh, what did you see something going on? Because I am not paying attention to the chat. I am sorry.
Oh, no. When someone donates money, I thank them.
Oh, well, thank you.
My daughter donated $20, and MG or MQ donated $10.
Right on.
That was nice of you.
Right on. Thank you.
Can you believe in Saudi Arabia they even had that big old thing of McDonald's out there for him? Jesus.
Speaking of fast foods, did you ever watch the movie Demolition Man with Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone?
That was a few years ago. Yeah,
a long time ago. It's one of my favorite movies. But where we are right now, and even almost the timeline, but I think in the movie it was 2020. But in the movie, Los Angeles and San Francisco became San Angeles because of the great big earthquake. Thank you, Daniel. And Taco Bell, this is what I was thinking about, was the only restaurant to survive. And it was
and Taco Bell right now is owned by Jack in the Box, right? Yeah, Jack in the Box and Taco Bell and one of those pizza places.
Is it Jack in the Box pizza? Is it not Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut. Jack in the Box and Taco Bell are all one conglomerate.
It'll be interesting. If next year, because that was the one thing I wanted to talk about. All of this stuff that he is doing is going to bankrupt so many of these regular old millionaires.
Yeah.
I see a lot of.
Go ahead.
I see a lot of Walmarts going to close.
Really?
Yes. I see Walmarts are going to close.
Because of the cost from the tariff, or that people
because they're not going to be financially solvent.
Listen, of course, in California, I have no Walmart where I live. You have to travel a ways to find a Walmart. But I've been to Oklahoma, Georgia. I've been everywhere else. Arizona, a Walmart on every corner.
I'm here in Las
So
Vegas.
a lot
Yep.
of people, that's how they get their groceries and everything.
Yep. And that's going to be one of the things that causes a shortage. They're a part of the plan. They're part of the underground, though. Walmart will go underground to service the rich people, and it will
Oh my
cease to be
God.
up here.
Wow. Who knew? I had one of my ex-husbands, my last ex-husband. You guys don't talk about this outside of here. He used to wear those. He was a teacher. He was a English teacher in a Catholic high school. And he used to always wear I don't know why I stayed with him. He wore white socks with the Walmart sandals, ugly ass sandals. And he go get new shoes. He got another pair of the same ugly ass sandals with the white socks. That's what he wore.
That's like the old man's uniform.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me see.
Nothing against Walmart. There was no Walmart. There was a Walmart in the East Bay but that came much later. We used to go to Kmart and what was the other one? Kmart and Target. Now, when I lived in Novato in Marin County, Costco and Target. Thank you, Cheryl.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl
Um,
and Daniel gave us a $10 super chat too.
oh, thank you, Daniel. If we missed someone, we're so sorry. We're so busy chit-chatting. You know how you hang out with your girlfriend and you just be chit-chat.
Oh goodness,
So,
and I love chit chatting with you, and you're so
but
busy. Thank you, golly, thank
I was
you.
already late coming here. I'm so sorry. Mel
No,
and I
no.
ended up, we had 230 questions, and he's just as bad as a girlfriend because we start chit-chatting.
How's he doing? How's he doing? I have
He's
been
doing
praying for
good.
him.
There's something going around. You're in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a cold. Have you heard about this?
We've got three things going around here. We've got measles, we've got the flu, and we've got another strain of COVID going around here.
No.
Yes. I when I'm out of the house, if I go in a store, I've got my mask on. I have no
I got a
spleen.
mask on too.
I don't have a spleen.
Oh, you have to be very careful. So, but his husband got it in the hospital when he had the surgery. He's doing real good with the surgery, but he got that cold and his voice just left.
Oh gosh.
But now he can talk again.
Okay, good.
But Sterling and his wife both got the same cold, but Mel lives in Chicago and Sterling's in Southern California, and it just causing. It makes you feel really bad. I don't want that cold.
I don't
Yeah,
want
somebody
nothing.
just said, Val just said an upper chest virus is going around. Damn.
And the terrible thing, the dump truck pulled us out of who? So just like to all my friends that are in Oklahoma and Kentucky and that went through all of those. Oh,
And they got no warning.
Oh my God, no warning, because he took away the early warning system. He took away NOAA in the middle of hurricane season. Did you have an earthquake this morning?
No.
There wasn't an earthquake in California this morning?
Oh, it could have been, but remember, California is like 1,000 miles long.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I felt something, and I that's one of the things that I feel, and I'm like, oh my goodness, there is a large one coming.
I can feel that too. Yeah,
and we already got three. I think it's three volcanoes that are going to be going off this freaking week. Two of them are already going off, and Camp Filigree is going to go off again.
And also under the ocean, there's several over by Oregon and stuff.
well, in Oregon and in the Ring of Fire down by Indonesia. There's a bunch of them. And that's why I have been seeing. It's like I told this guy who was jogging this morning, I'm walking the dog, and I'm like, yeah, I was like, in a couple of weeks, we might be living on the beach here.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So there's a whole bunch of earthquakes happening in Alaska. Thank you,
yes,
Betty. And Hawaii's getting a couple, but and Peru.
yes,
I'm talking over 5. The Philippines.
yeah. I
Yeah,
feel for
there's
the
you guys.
Philippines.
There's a good sized
Oh
one
gosh.
actually hitting the United States, but I don't know where it is.
But the Philippines, oh my gosh. Oh, and everybody who is in the Philippines, have a plan, please,
What are
because
you
the
picking
Philippines,
up on the
it's going to
Philippines?
get hit hard. It's just
By
going to be hard. An earthquake, a big,
okay.
that it's gonna knock down buildings.
Are you feeling any tsunamis?
I'm really worried about the Oregon coast.
Me too.
I really am.
Now let me ask you something else. What about the hurricane season? Is this one a bad one?
Oh gosh.
Girl, that's
This,
what I was saying
oh
on my
God.
2025.
Oh
I said
God.
the
It's
first thing I
winds.
saw was volcanoes and then I saw hurricanes. Thank you,
It's
SVR.
thank you, SCR Dakar
He
Brown.
said
Thank you.
he said 2 of my favorite people.
Oh, thank you. It's oh gosh.
So
No,
what were you
the
feeling about the hurricanes?
hurricane season is going to be number one early, and long. And what's going to be crazy is Europe, specifically England, is going to get hit with hurricanes this hurricane season. They are
Wow.
going to make great big seas and hit Europe. And then oh my
Damn.
God, I got chill
I've
bumps all
often felt
over me.
okay, 2 huge ones. And I think Edgar Casey talked about this. I always see a good portion of Florida under the water. And I often felt the UK being underwater.
Yeah. Remember,
Damn.
it's an island.
Damn.
Our topography is going to change.
Oh, yes.
The Mississippi River is going to be a sea or an ocean.
Right.
The coast is going to come inland
Hi, Aiden.
hundreds of miles.
Aiden wrote me, but I haven't had time to see what he said yet. So, but you know what, you guys? Pray, breathe, and be connected to universal consciousness because that'll give you the warning you need. Thank you, Kelly. That'll give you the warning you need. That'll give you, because, people were even telling Edgar Casey, and what can we do? What you can do is maintain an equilibrium. Don't fight it. Don't rush. Don't be afraid of it. And you'll survive.
Yes.
So,
Elevate, and y'all just remember. I know that it seems sometimes it's hard to remember that we are spiritual beings having this existential experience in these meat suits. But y'all, there right now, number one, there is no veil. The veil is non-existent. So many of our gifts are online. If you are not afraid of yourself, you can feel what you can do. Oh my goodness. So
yeah.
just remember, but the one thing that we have to work on, number one, is not being afraid. Fear is death. Fear is
It puts you in a state of resistance. Thank you,
yes.
Lynn.
Yes. Fear is the ultimate enemy. Accept yourself, forgive yourself, live. Don't forget to live, because we weren't put here to be slaves. And everything
No.
Donnie is doing right now is to make us sad, to push us down. He wants to depress us. That gives him power. The way we fight back is by not giving him stress, not giving him fear, not feeding the beast, living our life. Put your dancing shoes on, grab your doggone, oh no, I ripped my fan, grab
Oh
your
no.
fan and do your fan dance and be happy, because that is what defeats the energy that they are levying on us. It is up to us. We have to choose us. We cannot give our energy to them.
Right. Right. That's
Oh my
beautiful.
God. Oh my
And
goodness.
and you know, in that light that we shine, that deters him too. The devil
It
don't
hurts
like
him.
light.
It hurts him. And that's why, I like to talk to all my melanated folks out there, because they don't understand why they just been put on timeout. But it's a divine timeout. It is, this was, the energy is so, palpable. It's like
Yeah.
I can't fight out of whatever bubble I have been put in. It's like I can run against it, but it just bounces me right back in here. It's like, nope, stay put. You ain't supposed
And
to
you
be.
know, we too such a light, and as Trump is reactive, it doesn't help. Like you said, I'm glad you don't watch the news, because they jump every time he does something stupid, but he's always going to do something stupid. So bide your time. I'm so sorry, and I can't give you exactly when he goes down, but he's going down, and it's going to be a beautiful
I
thing.
can almost give
Get
you
your
exactly.
popcorn. Get your
I can
popcorn.
almost give you exactly. It's August. It's
What
August.
are
The
you picking
end of
up? Tell me
August.
what you're picking up.
End of
August.
August. End of August. What I see is him laying in state, nose up, toes up, laying in state.
Well, I had
Nose
that
up,
dream
toes
that he
up,
was in the
staring at the
coffin.
roof of the church.
And
I
then
see that.
because of his going, it can't keep up with the maggots. They all, yeah. And here's the other thing: a lot of people, especially if he does this particular thing where he takes away Medicaid, most Republicans in poor states are on Medicaid.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't going to care. It's not going to be as big of a deal as it would have if he had died in the first time.
Yeah. Well, and as soon as he messes with people's Medicare and they're paying $1,000 for their insulin and their babies and their kids, and because luckily it's the end of the school year, because there's not going to be a school lunch next year.
Yeah.
There's not going to be. They're going to make sure he's going to intentionally starve children. He's going to intentionally starve the elderly, intentionally starve the infirm. He is going. This
Thank you,
is
Barbie.
Satan. This is Beelzebub, literally stepping out with his tails and top hat and doing a tap dance all over the United States.
Yeah. Well, from your mouth to God's ears. That's all I got to say.
Mm.
Somebody just said a bunch of psychics are saying August. I had that dream that he was in a coffin, in a glass coffin.
Oh, look, he got to be Cinderella. He would have to be Cinderella. He is that much of a narcissist. Oh, no, it's not Cinderella. It was Snow White.
Yeah,
She was in the glass coffin, right?
yeah. She was in the glass coffin.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He kind
And
of
she
looked
got
like.
to be kissed by Prince Charming. I'll tell you, if some guy come down and start kissing me, I said, "Get your
Don't
hands
nobody
off
want to
me."
kiss that frog. No, but I tell you what, end of August, if that does come to pass, good golly, now people will be out in Times Square like it's New Year's Eve.
So it won't be a bunch of people mourning. It'll be dancing in
No,
the streets. Yeah, just like when I
dance,
said when Biden won, I said they'll be dancing in the streets.
exactly. Do you think, here, last question, since we're almost at an hour,
Okay.
do you think, now me personally, I don't believe that after Donnie, we're going to have another quote unquote presidential election. What do you feel?
Oh yeah,
You think we're going to have another one?
I do. That's my feeling.
do you think Kamala will run again?
She may. If she doesn't run for governor, she may run for president again.
If she runs for governor of New York, she'll get governor.
Not New York, California.
Oh, but she was running for governor of New York.
She
She was talking about running for governor of New York. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good luck to her then. But I think if she could run again for I think she could win too, because I think people will be so upset the way it was stolen from her before that they'll say, yes, it's your turn to get in.
I don't know. I kind of feel if it does, I don't see Kamala. I see Stacey Abrams.
Oh, I love Stacey Abrams. She's like an orator. She kind of, have you ever seen a past life with her? Because she feels like someone that's lived many lives.
She's a powerhouse. She is like a Sojourner Truth. She
got stolen from every time. She should have won. That's all I gotta say.
Well, she couldn't win then because it wasn't time for change.
Okay.
She is change. And she is somebody, the patriarchy fears women like Stacey Abrams, where they don't fear Kamala. They fear women like Stacey Abrams because there's something about her. She's been called everything that they can take, they've taken from her. So you can't hurt somebody who's already been broken and has built themselves back up.
Right, exactly.
You can't break them.
Yeah, I love listening. When I know she's coming on, she's just so smart. What do you think about Pete Buttigieg?
Oh, him too. If there's another presidential election, if he were to run, oh my gosh, the change that has already occurred just from what Donnie has done, Buttigieg would have so many more votes, many more people on his side, pushing. People are listening to him now, not just picking on him being a gay man. They're actually listening to what he's got to say. And even though I don't believe in government at all, like I try to tell everybody, government is the devil. But there are some good people in there. But please remember, government ain't gonna never save you. Ain't no government gonna come riding in no white horse and say, "Let me help you." Nope, that's you. That's you. You got to put your faith and trust where it belongs. Put your faith in you. Don't put your faith in no man that don't know your name.
Yeah,
sad. I gotta go buy a new fan.
Okay, girlfriend. Well, thank you for having me on.
Oh, thank you for coming. Oh, this was so much fun.
I'm so sorry I ended up a few minutes late, but
stop it. You came after you just did a show.
Well, that's what held me up is we were chit-chatting and I lost the track of time. So
I'm happy you here. I'm happy to be graced with your presence. Thank you very much.
You're such a bright light, Tanya. You really are.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you guys. Love you all. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you guys. I always do an ending prayer.
Okay.
So if you want to stay for the prayer, you're in it. So
I'll stay for the prayer.
All right, everybody, y'all. Oh my goodness, this was so much fun. Let's decompress a little bit. Exhale. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Take a big breath. Inhale. Hold it at the top. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. Universe, creator, spirit, guides, please uplift the lonely, the depressed, the displaced, those in turmoil. the unemployed, the battered, the weary, and those in need of an instant miracle. Anoint Diane Merkel, Carrie and family, Patsy and family, Stephen, Fleck, Sheila, Wanda, Risa, and Montez Simpson, Zariah, Xavion, and Zaire, Tressie Tree, and James Mitchell Jr., Cindy Lee, Heal, Brianna, watch over Shamar, Denny, Jarek, and Barbara Johnson, watch over Renee, Preston, Jacqueline, Dave, Rhonda, Arizona, Danny Bowser, Linda Saunders, Linda Bruce, Bonnie, Sid, and Beverly. Heal, Brian. Heal, Alicia and Bob. Provide a liver for Hugh S. Uplift Jen Prentice, Val Bowen, Allison McCormick. Heal baby Felix. Provide kidneys for him. Uplift Carol, Jackie Ward, Andrea, Chantal, Toya and family, Nicole, Faye, Cora, Kenny, Aaron, Sharon and family, Lori and mom, Mitch F., Tiba Ross, Danielle, JoJo and Brenda Vaughn, Sissy, Mildred, Denny, Brent, Brendan, Lana, Nathaniel, Christian, Hilda, Lysandra, Nisha, Tommy, Justin, Robert and family, Zane and sister, Cher Bear, Patty Sherman, Sam, Benjamin, Robin, Donna, Travis, Andre, Darlene, and Kimberly. Heal and uplift Jaquetta, William Sr., Ellen, Pritzy, Lightseeker and family, Janetta and family, Super Dougie, Christine, Chris, Christian, and Nicholas, Aaron, Vanessa, Luis, Trish, David Crooks, Heal Diane's sciatica. Heal Denise. Provide a home for Linda Bruce. Repair Sheila's mom. Uplift Christina Benson. Clear the blockage in Shane's heart. Provide for the people of the Pacific Palisades. Altadena and Pasadena, Trinidad and Tobago, and Boricua. Uplift Starlight and family. Provide spiritually and financially for Marley Murillo. Heal the baby Reef. Heal baby MR. Heal Miss Taro D. Heal RJ. Heal Mel Dore. Heal Linda G. Heal Deanne and Dale Kuski. Heal Samantha. Heal Capricorn Queen. Heal Kimberly Mace. Heal George. Provide a diagnosis for George. Heal Caden. Provide relief for Vivian's pain. Uplift Marley Jade. Uplift Spirits Beyond the Stars. Miss Katura, Paula Dawkins, and Yvonne Davis. Universe Creator Spirit Guides, grant us the courage to speak our truth, to stand on our beliefs, and to fight for what is right.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you, you
love
guys.
you guys.
Love you all. Cheers.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Monday, y'all. Come back on Wednesday and I will answer all of your questions that you have, all your personal questions. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Weather report. Be mindful, y'all. We are in the midst of swarms of earthquakes here in North America on the West Coast over here. I've been feeling them. I told you guys I felt some were going to happen over by New York and New England. Be in the South as well. This is Alabama. Oh my goodness, Alabama. Y'all be mindful in Alabama. Be ready. There may be some earth movement. Be ready at all times for these tornadoes that are spawning out of nothing. This is important. Everybody is in danger from the wind. Be mindful. Be careful when you're driving. Y'all, I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Monday, y'all. Namaste. Bye-bye.